Does a game ever just grab you? Like, you see one trailer, one screenshot, one tiny clip, and suddenly you can already feel yourself getting pulled into its world. That's exactly what happened to me when I saw PANLINE. And the second I saw it, I immediately thought, wait, is this finally giving me the feeling Mirror's Edge used to? Because honestly, we have been starving for games like that. PANLINE is an action-adventure platformer where you play as a runner making deliveries across a futuristic city living in a post-scarcity society. Now, if you're wondering what post-scarcity actually means, it's basically a theoretical future where technology has advanced so far that most goods and necessities are produced in abundance with little to no human labor. Everything is efficient, everything is automated, everything is plentiful, at least on the surface. Because in PANLINE, the massive system responsible for maintaining all of this abundance is beginning to change. And that's where things start to get really interesting. What immediately caught my attention though was the movement, the clean architecture, the bright dystopian aesthetic, the momentum-based traversal. This game is very clearly tapping into the same energy that made Mirror's Edge so special. And come on, the last Mirror's Edge game came out almost 10 years ago. We've barely had anything since that captures that same feeling of speed, atmosphere, and immersion. And just look at this environment. Everything feels sleek, controlled, almost too perfect. There's this weird contrast between the calm visuals and the underlying feeling that something is deeply wrong beneath the surface. That's the kind of sci-fi world building I absolutely love. The movement already looks satisfying, and if the gameplay can fully deliver on that momentum and flow, this could end up being something really special. But right now the game is aiming for a Q3 release later this year, and honestly, this is easily one of my most anticipated indie games at the moment. Fishing games are usually not popular and usually kept as a side activity in video games, but not this one. The team behind Arctic Eggs is developing a new game called About Fishing. And while fishing is the core mechanic, it looks like there's much more hiding beneath the surface. As you explore and fish, you'll uncover a mysterious story that slowly reveals what happened in the past. And judging by the trailers, something feels off. The atmosphere, the mystery, and the unanswered questions are what have me paying attention. There's currently a Steam playtest available, so if you're curious, this might be the perfect time to jump in and see what's happening in the game.
My boss as an enemy in your game.
So you're probably wondering, where's the game I can play with my friends? You know, the friend slop game. Well, here it is. Sunday Scaries is an upcoming online co-op puzzle horror game for up to 4 players. You'll explore unsettling environments, solve puzzles, fight enemies, and work together to progress through a story set in a world that's slowly falling apart. But to be honest, the reason I'm interested in this game is just because of the developers' YouTube videos. Watching the game evolve and seeing some of the mechanics that they're implementing has been incredibly interesting. And it's clear there's a lot of thought going into making this more than just another game where you run away from monsters. Now, whether it ends up being the next big co-op hit or not, it's definitely one I'll be keeping an eye on.